Hi, I'm Ali Slagle, and I'm so excited to be making my crispy potato, egg, and cheese taco from my new book, I Dream of Dinner. All you need to make this recipe, you could probably guess it yourself, is a tortilla, a potato, some cheddar cheese, and some eggs. The cheese is grated, this is cheddar cheese, and the potato is also grated. The inspiration for this recipe is a couple things. One is hash browns. Really crispy hash browns, specifically a recipe by Josh Ozerski, which is on Food 52. And then the cheese also gets really crispy, and that is inspired by something called a Kosher taco, which Kosher means crust, and the cheese melts onto the griddle, gets really crispy and gooey, and then the tortilla goes on that. So this is kind of like a flip-flop of that idea. That's it. That's all we have to prep. Now we're just gonna make it. The first thing you do is toast your tortilla. If you have a gas flame, I suggest doing it right on the flame so it gets little charred toasted bits. You can definitely use corn or flour tortillas for this recipe. I do suggest the smaller tortillas just because you want a good ratio of like tortilla to potato to cheese. I guess you could actually make the potato very large, but that might be a little cumbersome. In a breakfast taco, all the components are very soft. So I thought about like, how do you make more textures from the same ingredients? Like, how do you get crispy and gooey? So it's kind of a mess to eat, but I think that's part of the fun. Okay, we're warmish. Put it on our plate, and then we're gonna make this little taco filling in some butter. You could definitely use olive oil, canola oil. You could use like chicken fat if you really want to go for it. So the first thing that goes down is a little mound of potato, say that much. And it's really important at this point to spread out your potato as much as possible. You kind of want it to look like a snowflake. The reason you want this is so that all of the steam can escape and the potato can actually crisp instead of just like sog. So here's our little potato snowflake. It's about the size of the tortilla. We're gonna salt it. And then the grated cheese goes right on top. I like to make sure that some cheese touches the skillet, so then it's kind of like that crispy bit on the edge of a grilled cheese. This is a pretty like simply flavored dish. It's really just cheese, potato, egg, but you could definitely add spices to the potato. So either to your little potato pile or to the potato in the skillet. You could add chili powder, cumin, some chopped jalapeno maybe, anything to kind of like give it some personality. So once your cheese is down, everything will kind of like start cooking immediately, which is good. And we're just gonna make a little hole in the middle as a nest for the egg. Egg in, salt, and then at this point, you'll cover the pan. This pan has a glass lid, very helpful, so you can watch and see when your egg is cooked. The book is organized by main ingredient and then further by technique. So this comes from the egg fry hot section, and the hot is important because to me, a fried egg should almost like stand up on its own, like a crispy piece of pizza. I'm gonna add a little pepper, a little hot sauce, ooh, and then a squeeze of lime. But I think all of these things are just like fun, but not essential. And then I get to eat it. This is gonna be real messy. Look at that. Can you see that? Amazing. Okay. It's really good. It's very cheesy and cheddary, and then you get great substance from the potato, and then the gooey cheese. The egg yolk is very delicious and squirted out and made a big mess, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. To get the recipe for this taco, you can look in my book, I Dream of Dinner, or head to food52.com. Thank you for watching. There are lots of other egg videos we're going to be doing, so find it on Food 52. Thank you.